massage chair backstage at Chelsea Lately.
I
I can't tell you all of the things that it does, but I can tell you that it is awesome. OSIM. Right now it's totally squeezing my calves to the point of shattering. Cool. I'm being sewn into my pants for Chelsea Lately because I hear she's pretty attractive, and so as not to scare the children by a random disrobing, they're sewing me in these pants. So you know we have a new record out right now called The Incredible Machine. And we've been exploring some of our influences behind that, not just musically, but also in terms of movies. There's a lot of 80s influence on this new record.
And that's why you're asking me?
Yes, and well, yeah, because I think we both share a similar love of some of the 80s. Specifically movies, okay? Do you remember any of the Breakfast Club, Say Anything, 16 Candles, Pretty in Pink? Did any of those stick out to you? What's your favorite?
Well, I think Breakfast Club was my favorite because it resembled, like to me it represented what my experience was like growing up, being in detention, and not for a full day because our school didn't have that, thankfully. But my favorite thing that I remember from that movie is when Ali Sheedy threw that piece of salami and it stuck against that wall. And I remember I was like 9 years old and I was visiting my aunt who lived in Bel Air, and I laughed so hard that I peed in my pants. And after that, I was like, what if I pee my pants every time I laugh that hard? And luckily,
which would be a problem.
It is a problem.
Especially being a comedian.
It's a problem because I'm in my 30s, and it's not that cute anymore.
You know what, though, I have learned about this. This may be TMI. We can edit this if we need to.
It's never TMI.
I learned from my bass player, who learned from her mother, that there's a proper way that one is supposed to go. Tinkle.
In the bathroom?
Yeah. You're not supposed to push.
Oh.
I'm a pusher. I like to just in and out, let's go. I don't have time for this.
Well, let me tell you something. When I wake up in the middle of the night and I have to go to the bathroom, you know that sensation? I can't just go back to bed. I have to go and just get rid of anything that's making anything feel. Like if I have to pee a little bit, I'll just go because I'm like, I don't want to be woken up with this later.
I do too.
It's a woman thing, yeah. I mean, you got to kind of push something. I mean, what are you supposed to do when you have a baby? Just lay there?
That's a little pushing, supposedly. I've never done
that.
I've never either. But they say there's a little pushing involved. So, but going back to Ali Sheedy, who I'm hoping she doesn't have any incontinence problems now. You liked her as a character. I remember the scene where she's down like this. Do you remember this?
Yes.
Her hair's she's playing, having fun with her own dandruff. I thought that was a highlight. Do you remember the soundtracks of any of these movies? Any of them?
Yeah, the Breakfast Club soundtrack definitely is the one that stood out. I mean, Say Anything, of course, because of that song, but Breakfast Club was more of, I mean, St. Elmo's Fire, it was also an awesome movie, but Breakfast Club was really that was the movie for me.
And the end where Judd Nelson's character is like,
and that song, I mean, is awesome. And I just love, I worked with Ali Sheedy on a movie, like 5 years ago, this little movie, and I was so excited to meet her, to talk to her about the Breakfast Club, but I didn't want to come off like I was that eager.
Uber fan.
So I had to be like cool about it, like, oh, I don't care about the Breakfast Club, and then I got her alone, I'm like, so anyway.
Tell me about the Breakfast Club.
Tell me about St. Elmo's Fire and Demi Moore. I was like,
yeah, super fun. Yeah, well, on this record, I hope you get a chance to listen to it because you'll get to hear some 80s influence, a little bit of Blondie, a little bit of all that stuff mixed in there. We're going to put this on our website and share with the people, you know, what you thought about the 80s and the songs that were in those movies. And for me, Say Anything was the movie. The Lloyd Dobler out in front with the boombox, that was my thing.
Well, you said if that movie came out now, that it would be you would want it to be one of your songs from the new album, right?
Yes, I would. Specifically tonight, number 4, ladies and gentlemen.
I would like to say that since I got her new album, I've been working out to it. It's my 3rd day in a row, and I will be working out to it again today when I do the Santa Monica steps.
Yes, yes. Thank you. You heard it here first. Thanks, guys. Chelsea, Hamlet, sewn in my jeans just for you.